Hello everybody, TGL here, back with another Brawlhalla guide, and today we're doing Scythe. Do keep in mind this is a basics guide, so we won't go over anything like super advanced today, but it is very important you know every single thing I cover here if you're going to be playing Scythe, or just picking up Scythe, or just want to see what Scythe can do. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. The first thing I'm going to go over is approach options on Scythe. The most common one you probably see is people spamming down air. Because if you ever play against Scythe, you realize that's not that good. You start to realize they're just going to go at the same angle every time, and then you just get to punish them for doing that. So you don't want to be like those people. You're going to want to mix up your options, throw in some down lights, throw in some side lights. Those are my personal favorite to use, just because they can set up into combos, and you can, or not combos, but strings, and then you can just kind of expand off those. And if you mix them up enough, they get less predictable. You can use down airs, don't get me wrong, it is a good approach option, but make sure to mix it up a little bit. You don't want to keep doing the same thing over and over and over again, because that gets predictable, then you get punished, and then, you know, it just kind of messes everything up. But yeah, if you're going to be approaching, try D-Light, try Side Light, try down air. You can try some things like Side Air, but they don't really lead into anything that good. They're more used as like a neutral tool than as a actual approach option, like D-Light and Side Light are. But it's still an option, you know. If they're catching your side lights, if they're catching your D lights, if you're catching your down airs, mix it up maybe a little bit more. It's always good to have like a ton of options, and Scythe's pretty good at that, not gonna lie. Scythe is just good at anything, honestly, or not everything, but Scythe's just really good at approaching specifically, and it has a lot of things it sets up into, so make sure to try out all your options. Alright, next thing I'm gonna go over is kill options on Scythe, because Scythe struggles to kill. Like a lot. The best things you got are side air and recovery, as well as obviously SIGs. But the main thing I'm gonna say is you should probably switch weapons. I know that a lot of people who play Scythe just get stuck on Scythe and just refuse to switch weapons most of the time because they don't know how to play the other weapons. But it's very important to switch weapons on Scythe. Scythe is not a kill weapon. You're not gonna be able to kill very well on Scythe. The best thing to do is just to switch weapons. However, if you're for some reason can't switch weapons, the best kill options you got are side air and recovery, because they both send at pretty good angles and they're pretty good. Most Scythe characters actually have good SIGs too, so if you get a character with good SIGs, you can use those. But it is also it's way easier to kill on most weapons. Like most of the most popular characters have kill confirms. Like Nix has blasters, which has D-Light recovery. Mordex has gauntlets, which also has D-Light recovery, and just a lot of stuff like that. But other than that, I think the best ways you're going to be able to kill are either using SIGs, which most Scythe characters have pretty good SIGs, so you can probably get away with that. Side air, which sends at a pretty good angle, pretty strong, and can actually kill at really high percentages. We're at 170 right now. And recovery, which also basically the same reasons as side air, pretty good angle, decent strength, but it's a lot harder than killing with any other weapon. So if you're struggling to kill with Scythe, don't feel too bad. It's just a hard weapon to kill with. But yeah, most likely you should switch weapons. If you for some reason can't, side air, recovery, SIGs. Just good luck with that, I guess. Alright, next thing we're going to go over is some important strings for Scythe, because you're going to need to know pretty much all of these if you're going to want to play Scythe. The first thing we're going to do is D-Light side air, which is important for hitting that side air that you need to kill. It should have 2 dodge frames if you hit it right. There you go. It's a pretty simple combo. Just hit D-Light, let go, and then hit side air. Because if you hold forward, it does a different type of down light. So if you just hit down light and then don't put in any active input, then all you get is just a nice little reverse D-Light, which then you can hit the side air, which only has 2 dodge frames, which is one of the least amount of dodge frames you can get on Scythe. And it leads into a kill combo, so pretty important to know that one. Next thing we're going to do is side light D-Light, which is good because you can do it into a ton of different mix-ups. You can do side light D-Light and then do this version, the forward hitting version, which you just have to hit forward, press forward on your either controller or keyboard to input that one. And then you just get a nice little kick forward kind of thing on Scythe, which basically can lead into a decent amount of stuff. You can hit something like that, just something pretty simple like that. To do that one, just remember, press side light. You have to be pressing forward basically the whole time, so side light forward, because if you don't hold forward on side light, you just hit up. So hold forward on side light, hit D light, and then hold forward, and then you just kick him out, and then you can do a bunch of little mix-ups from there. None of that is true, so you probably should experiment with that on your own, see what works best for you. But my personal favorite ways to mix that up are to do a jump downer or a dash jump downer, because it kind of just hits a, I don't know why I'm messing this up, there we go. A dash jump downer because it catches jumps and stuff like that. Pretty cool, pretty good. The other version is where you do a side light D light like that. Keep in mind for the side light D light combo, you can only do the forward active input version, because if you hit them up, then they just don't get hit by the combo. But yeah, side light D light is actually unjumpable. People can dodge out of it, but they can't jump out of it like a lot of combos, which is good for Scythe because it's good to have one of those reliable combos they can kind of hit. Because if they do dodge, because they can't jump, if they were to dodge right there, you could just mix it up again and get a free read out of it. Let me show you real quick. Let's make this guy dodge real quick. Here we go. So if he goes to dodge that side light D light, boom, there you go. And you just get a little bit of free damage out of it. And it's nice and simple like that. There we go. But those two combos are pretty important. The side light D light and then the down D light into side air, pretty important. Those are my two personal favorite combos, and the combos you probably need the most if you're gonna be playing Scythe, because this one sets up into a kill, and then the side light D light sets up into a bunch of nice little reads that you can get like that. Pretty good, pretty solid combos. I would use those a lot if I were you. But yeah, those are pretty good, pretty reliable, pretty strong. Just nice little combos you can do. There are obviously a lot of combos you can do on Scythe, because, well, Scythe's just kind of meant for that. But these are the two important ones that you 100% need. I would also say maybe End Light Nair or End Light Cider. Not really End Light Cider, End Light Nair. It has 6 dodge windows, not too bad, not too bad. But you can hit stuff like this, get some nice stuff out of it. It's literally just an End Light, jump and hit an Nair. Pretty simple, pretty easy. And those are the 3 combos you really need, honestly. You will obviously learn more as you play Scythe more. I might make an advanced Scythe guide later. Probably when I finish all the basic guides, so keep an eye open for that, and maybe subscribe if you want to see that. But yeah, just for now we're going to be covering the basics. So End Light, Nair, we also got side light, down air. Either direction, doesn't really matter, whichever way you prefer. And then we also got the D light, Sair. So those are the 3 ones you really need. You can obviously get more, you can lab it out, find some that you like, but for now these are the 3 important ones you 100% need to know. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, maybe like, subscribe. That'd be pretty cool. But also, if you have any questions or you're confused about anything, leave a comment. I'll try and help you out. I might make an advanced Scythe guide soon, so keep your eye open for that. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out.